So with everything that I've said, why does the game have a Metacritic 72? I think this is actually a really interesting conversation that cuts to the heart of what Romeo's Dead Man is. Because when we see a 72, we usually think it's an average game. That means it's gotten a lot of 6.5s, 7.5s, and it's kind of mediocre. That is not the case here. The game has enough 9 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s to fill an accolades sheet, and it has enough 4 out of 10s to fill one too. I thought it was really funny that Grasshopper Manufacture pulled together all of the lowest reviews and said, sorry guys, we'll try harder. And I've actually pulled out a few of the highest and lowest reviews to give you a picture of what people have been saying about this game and how it seems to resist a critical consensus. Some of the highs came from Console Creatures and Digitally Downloaded. Console Creatures said that it's a game that is sure to be divisive and may not be the best game of the year when all is said and done, but it's hard to imagine anything else feeling quite as unique. Digitally Downloaded acknowledged that they'd be lying if they said it was a game for everyone, but they said that given video games around us are becoming more and more generic, best practice driven, and in general everything that Romeo's a Dead Man pokes fun at, that it's nice to have the occasional game that's willing to put some people off in pursuit of its creative vision. The lows came from Game Cult, who said that Suda51's latest adventure is a hodgepodge fusion of visual styles and ideas that never quite coalesces into a coherent experience. And The Guardian had to say that instead of coming together as a kitschy, universe-spanning epic, the story is sadly told with all the mastery of a rambling drunk in a Wetherspoons. So those are some really divided opinions, but I think that what those critics said is very revealing. I think that critics who value creativity and are willing to embrace a little bit of chaos and some rough edges in service of creativity just really enjoyed what this game was serving to them, because it is so colourful, it is so experimental, it is quite wild. They really jammed every idea they had in here. Some of it doesn't make sense, but all of it is cool. There are those really strange menu screens, there are comic panels that tell you stories that don't really make sense but are just mind-bending and cool. There is the looping story that is intentionally obstructing itself by giving you different versions of events and muddying the water of what's actually happening. And if you don't have confidence in the creator that is giving you this stuff, if you're looking for something a bit more neat and tidy and coherent, if you're not impressed by the creativity and you'd prefer something that colours within the lines a little bit more, then those critics just could not get their heads around the game. They did not enjoy what it was doing. And that explains why for some people it was a 10 out of 10, for some people it was a 4 out of 10. It just matters what you value in video games.